Hey, my name is Clara and welcome back to No Can Do. Today, I'm gonna tell you about why I started flipping furniture and why I think you should too. If you like furniture flipping and home DIY projects, this is the channel for you, so just keep watching. In 2016, I quit my job to become a full-time professional musician. Surprise! I'm a singer, a songwriter, a guitar player, a fiddle player, a producer, and an audio engineer. I spent 4 years touring all over the US and even abroad as far as Italy, playing at bars and music festivals and theaters and all over tiny Italian towns. But you know what happened next? 2020. Venues shut down, touring shut down, concerts all went straight to the internet, and I had an existential crisis. The career that I had spent a lifetime training for kind of vanished overnight. And I didn't know what I wanted to do next or even what I could do next. I wanted a job where I could be creative. I wanted a job where I could travel when I wanted to, but also be home when I wanted to. I wanted a job where I could be self-employed, but not one where I was dependent on the whims of an industry that really isn't very supportive to small independent artists. You don't know what you can do until you try. One day I was randomly perusing the depths of YouTube during the pandemic, and I saw some videos from Jamie and Sarah talking about how they paid their mortgage flipping furniture and sharing how easy it was to do. It looked so easy, so fun, and it looked like something that I could do. So I tried. Those first flips, I definitely had fun and I made money, but was it easy? Not really. It's far from passive income. It takes a lot of skills and there's definitely a learning curve. And while I did make money doing it, life isn't all about money. At least that's what I told myself for 4 years as an independent touring musician. Back in 2016, before I took the leap of faith to become an independent musician, I wrote myself a mission statement. All organizations have mission statements, and I figured that I needed one too. Something that could be my true north, something that could guide me if I ever started getting pulled in different directions or losing why I got into music in the first place. My mission statement was to cultivate community, embrace vulnerability, and spread joy. And I think I did a good job of that in my performance and teaching career as a musician. So now I'm flipping furniture and I'm also here sharing about it on YouTube. And I think that flipping furniture is a great way for me to make some money, to be self-employed, to learn new skills, and to do something creative. And I think that there's a lot of those same things that apply to YouTube as well. But for YouTube specifically, I want to have a mission statement. I still want to cultivate community, embrace vulnerability, and spread joy. A channel is nothing more than videos just out in the void without people who watch it and engage with it, without the community of viewers and subscribers who are there for it and with it. Yes, I am flipping furniture and creating a YouTube channel as a creative outlet for myself and as a business, but I'm also here for you, and I want to create a community, embrace vulnerability, and spread joy to you. So take a second. If you want to pause this video for a moment, type down in the comments. I would love to know what part of the world you live in, where are you watching from, what your favorite DIY projects are. Do you flip furniture or do you just like watching videos about it? Anything that you feel like is missing from this space on YouTube that you want to see on YouTube, or anything that you would like to see me cover in this channel. And then any questions that you might have for me. By getting to know you all better, I hope that I can create a sense of community here on No Can Do. All right, in terms of vulnerability, here on YouTube, I don't want to talk about how easy something is if I don't think it's actually easy. I don't want to brag about how much money I'm making flipping furniture if I'm not showing you all of the work and the effort and the time that goes into it. I want to show you the mistakes that I make along the way because it keeps me humble and it's also just the truth. Making mistakes is part of the learning process, and maybe you can learn along with me. For some reason, so far I've chosen a lot of projects that are really difficult and maybe kind of above my skill level, and I end up making a lot of mistakes. You know that. But I don't mind a challenge, and in fact, I like it. And I kind of like finding a piece of furniture that nobody else thinks is worth saving and seeing the potential in it. That is satisfying, as much as it can also be frustrating. Well, watching YouTube has definitely brought me a lot of joy over the past year, and making these videos is definitely fun for me, even though I'm brand new to video editing. This is definitely a creative outlet, and getting to share my process with you and what is possible is definitely joyful for me. I only hope that I can spread a little joy to you as well. So, YouTube, furniture flipping. I do want to turn flipping furniture and reselling it into a business. I do want to eventually make money from YouTube ads and affiliate marketing and sponsorships. Of course, only things that I actually really like and recommend. But I also want to flip furniture for my own home and for my friends' homes and for my mom and my dad and for people who can't afford to buy new furniture in my community. So that's my plan. Cultivating community, embracing vulnerability, and spreading joy. These are my values and my commitments to you here on this channel. The truth is, I started flipping furniture because I thought it would be easy. And I don't think it's easy, but if you are thinking of flipping furniture, I think you should. And here's why. 1, there is nothing more satisfying than a good before and after picture. 2, it's an amazing creative outlet, and you don't need a ton of money or tools to get started. 3, it's a great way to save money where you can actually refurbish and repurpose things you might already have in your own home and give them new life instead of buying new things. And 4, it's fun if you like DIY projects. I will see you here on Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific time for a live stream where I'm gonna take all your comments on my last video about what I could do to save that disgusting chair, and I'm going to finish trying to save it. Thanks so much to everyone who's commented on that video and given me advice and ideas. That is the community here that I am so excited to be a part of. In the meantime, please make sure that you introduce yourself down in the comments, where you're from, what you're excited about in terms of DIY, any questions for me. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers here on this channel, I have a really exciting and dramatic furniture flip series that I'm working on with my lifelong best friend. So make sure that you're subscribed so that we can hit 1K and see a disastrous desk get a modern makeover.
Oh, we broke that real bad.
Hot glue? Thank you for being here. I'll see you on Thursday at the next flip.